How about the shitty microphone? Okay. Sorry, everybody. Using the crappy microphone this morning. All right. Okay. Sorry. Using the crappy microphone this morning. It's okay, though. Hopefully you can hear me. This is going to be a quick one. I got to do stuff today. So it's Sunday. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. January 16th, 10:25 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. It is Sunday. We can almost get back to work on Monday. I'm kind of excited about next week or this week since it's the first day. It's a beautiful Sunday. And the market's looking kind of ready for Monday. So let's check it out. BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. Always check out this cool infomercial from Blockchain Education. And as always, check out Trade Genius and tell them that I sent you. They're both amazing. We're going to refresh this stuff. We're going to rock through this quick. All right. You're probably glad to hear that. You're like, finally. Anyway, here we go. So looking at the market in general, we got a mix of green and red, but most of the green is hardly green here in the top 100. Got a few players. Cardano making moves this weekend. That's really nice to see. Uniswap on the way up 6.4%. 6.4%. I will note, Cardano, that is 9.7%. That is great. A lot of people have been hodling Cardano, and it's been going the wrong way for a long time. So anyhow, also Phantom, whatever that is, FTM. Fuck the market, Phantom. it's 11%. That's what it's saying. Who else is making a move today? Anyway, anything else looking really interesting? No, not really. All right, so mix of green and red in the market today, but definitely the greens are hardly green except for a few big players. All right. Yes, I'll look at EOS and LSK. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours. It's Sunday. It's 2 billion. That's low. We want to see at least 3 billion, but I'll take 2 billion for this Sunday. It wasn't really a busy Saturday, so at least we're not going the wrong way. Too bad. Okay. Spot trading volume on Binance, 11.4 billion. That's crappy, but it is up 3% last 24 hours. For derivatives, 34 billion, up 2.77%. We want to see at least 50 billion for a good day. 75 is better. Okay, then for spot, at least 50 billion or so. 30 billion will get us by. So anyway, volume really, really low. Open interest across the big exchanges, 13.9 billion, down 0.91%. All right, looking at the bulls and the bears this morning. They're kind of duking it out. We're seeing some wrecks. They're definitely working it. We pull a little bit of data in here. Let me actually refresh this thing. Sometimes it lags. We'll come back to that. But it looks like the bulls and bears are slightly battling it out this morning. Longs versus short sentiment on Binance for Bitcoin, 67% long, 32% short. I'm going to call that indecisive with a slight long bias. All right. For Ethereum, 66% long, 33% short. Really, we're not seeing an extreme long bias this morning. Yeah, I thought this would need to be refreshed. As you can see right here, the bulls and the bears are just friggin' by this V shape here. They are messing. They're working it today. Definitely going to see some longs and shorts get wrecked today with volatility like this. The bulls and the bears are. Look at these big sells coming in. Yeah, bulls and bears working it today. They're trying to figure out the mood of Monday. They're trying to create the mood of Monday. Really, looking at the daily chart, it looks okay to me. Look at this. We are finally getting, in general, kind of some uptrend here. I like what I'm seeing there on the daily candles. And look at this glorious daily MACD. It's widening open. It's widening to the right direction. That's a good sign. It's going to definitely create upwards pressure. That gives me confidence for a badass week coming up. Bitcoin. All right. As you may have noticed, we've definitely had some volatility. We went down recently under the 200 moving average. We bounced off the 314. The indicators in general are looking good. We're kind of turning back up. We're in the right spot. We're holding steady. I mean, in general, even though we've had a couple of visits down to it, we have been, above the 200 moving average roughly for about 2 days now. That is a great rocking way to start Monday. I dig it. 4-hour chart, we are getting back as I do this big 4-hour chart here. I'm going way back to, July, 20th of July for the bottom where I drew this here. We got a nice 618 golden 618 pocket, which is really working here. We are below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. We are getting back into that 618 golden pocket, and that's pretty damn rocking. Ethereum, it's just kind of going sideways. It's doing exactly what Bitcoin's doing. Its indicators are slightly stronger. Ethereum versus BTC. It is in the right spot to be a play. I'm going to wait till Monday. It might recover quick, so I'm just going to watch Ethereum versus BTC because right now It's just a slight uptrend. I like it, but I'm going to wait until the week starts and see if maybe that's a trade that I can get in. Like I say, sometimes Ethereum leads the way. Litecoin versus Tether, upwards trend, volatile this weekend. Looks like it's going to kind of go into Monday looking positive. I like that. Rose, this thing's been a beast. It's sideways right now. It reacted to Bitcoin's volatility. Its EMAs on the super copy indicator have turned up. I like that. Let's see if this does Monday. It's kind of broke below its upwards channel, but it's looking good. Watch this one as we go into Monday. Sol versus USDT. Definitely setting up for a good Monday, quite possibly. XXP, it's really been a beast. Indicators are starting to turn up. It did break below its channel. So that's some other things that we have seen have done, but it's kind of ready for Monday. A lot of things are kind of getting ready for Monday, but wait till they're all, do your own research, of course. Entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Flux versus USDT definitely broke below the 214 moving average, bounced off the bottom of the RSI cave, and the indicators looking kind of not so great. We'll see if this one can pull its head out of its ass as we get into Monday. DCR versus BTC. It was exciting, and now it's not quite as exciting. It had this crazy ass burst, just boom, kind of did a fib sequence on there. It's hanging out down here at the 786. That is a logical and good place to bounce. Indicators look like come Monday we could see this thing start running. RVN versus BTC. This came up in my scanners. That's why I've been watching it. It has had a really powerful run recently. Do a fib on this run up that we had starting on the 20th of December. As you can see, we're kind of playing with the 618 level here. And right now we also are challenging the 200 moving average. This thing definitely could break above that .5 come Monday. Let's see how this one does. Do your own research, of course, with RVN versus BTC. If this thing gets sparky again, it might be revving up to do that next week. Let's see how it rolls. Etsy, ETC versus USDT. It stayed in its channel over the weekend. Indicators a little bit low, but starting to turn up. I like what I'm seeing there. Etsy versus USDT. I have no idea why it's running, but it is. C98. Bounced right below the 200 moving average. Bounced above it. Look at all these blue diamond blitzes, these blue diamond merit badges, the purple squares underneath. This is a strong ass chart. So C98 versus USDT. It's getting ready. Watch this thing. It might just freaking go into Lambo mode. All right. C98 versus BTC, probably about the same. Okay. Let's look at a trading view here. Somebody asked about EOS. EOS versus USDT on Binance. This one is everywhere pretty much. EOS versus USDT on the 45-minute chart. Give this guy a second to render. Nice break above the 200 moving average recently back there on the 13th of January. Kind of range between the 200 to 314. Break above the 314. Now it's moving up. It's been volatile, but these indicators look good. No reason to suspect if I wanted to get into EOS that it might, if you look at it, you could get really crazy if you want it, and you could draw a channel like this. Some people might say that's just, indecent and don't do that. You shouldn't draw it like that. Maybe that's a little bit too much. If it's too much, just, I don't know, whatever. But I see a channel there. I like it. No reason why this one shouldn't continue up next week as we roll into the week. These indicators look good. Stochastic RSI showing a little bit overbought right now. Let it cool off. It may come down to the bottom of this channel again and then start bouncing. Wait for a nice strong turn up. What I would say is the ADX right now is around 9. Wait till it gets about like 15, 20. See how it's doing. That might be good. The squeeze indicator is good. Binary SMU candles are good. In general, it's good. It's a little bit oversold right now. Overbought after this pump off the bottom of the channel because we got some serious volatility with Bitcoin recently. Just as you can see it. If I go and look at it, you can see, look at that. Boom, boom. This right here, this is going to ass hammer so many friggin' alts right there. That's going to, not be easy on things. Boom, boom. But it was a V-shaped recovery. Good enough. So EOS, USDT, definitely wait for it to finish retracing and turn back up. But I think definitely if it's here, ride back to at least the mid-range or the top of this channel come Monday. EOS doing good. Don't know why. But I'm not saying it shouldn't. I just mean I haven't heard any news or whatever. LSK versus USDT. A cool project. Everyone likes Lisk. This is cool. Indicators are strong enough. It kind of, if you look at it, it did the V-shaped recovery with Bitcoin. Boom, boom, went below the moving average, almost down at the bottom of the RSI cave, and then it came back up. And I like what I'm seeing there. These blitzes here are good. The blue diamond merit badges, these purple squares looking good. So anyway, It's above the 200 moving average, the 300, no, the 200 moving average, the 314 moving average. V-shaped recovery, doing what Bitcoin's doing. Indicators look good. I think you could actually. I love channels. They tell you a lot. I'm not going to quite do this channel. That's a little bit indecent. I'm not going to do that. Let me actually delete that. Let's do this. And I kind of hard to get a channel. I don't know if I can really draw one in there. Maybe you could. I don't know. You could kind of do that, couldn't you? You sort of could. Always looking for that, but that wouldn't really work, does it? It's got to go up to here. Anyway, pretty choppy, but in general, indicators are looking good. A good one to look at really is the directional indexes in the green. Look at the ADX right here. It's down at 6. Wait for it to start getting above 15 or so. Watch for these SMU binary candles to really start going hot. Also, if you have this the squeeze indicator, it's over there at bitcoindailyreview.com. You can fire it up. Set it to, where is it at? Set it to setting of, let's see, setting up this. You want to go to, I do believe, yeah, BB, whatever that means, length, KC length. Just basically look at this, set it up like that, and look at it with a 45 or an hour channel. You're definitely going to see something there. Wait for it to start firing off the little indicators of velocity there, the little white balls. They're a different color by default, though. Anyway, LS LISK, basically LSIK, is looking pretty darn good. I like what I'm seeing. Luna and DOT. All right, Luna, LOU, Luna, and against USDT. It's got a USDT, guys. It kind of got to run, but it's going to be pretty similar to Bitcoin right now, anyway. I like this Luna versus USDT. Check it out. Long ass channel. This thing is looking wonderful. Upwards trend, like what I'm seeing. Indicators are slowly turning up. This thing will probably continue to run into Monday. I don't even think it's going to hit the bottom of this channel. Indicators, in general, look good. I think it's starting to move back up. Not financial advice, y'all. Just saying. I would feel confident going into Luna right now. I might wait to see a green candle or two on the 45-minute chart, but in general, it's turning up. As always, one to really watch for is this indicator right here. Is the directional index and the ADX. Even if you don't know what those are, it doesn't matter, okay? Set your length to 21 and your threshold to 31 here on the 45-minute chart, and watch for that ADX, which is the white line here, to get to at least about 20, and then I think you're a safe bet getting back into Luna. All right, DOT, USDT. Thanks for making requests. I'll always do charts unless there's like some overwhelming amount to do. Oh man, it's just, this is hot. I mean, you can kind of put a channel in here. Bam, look at that. It just looks wonderful. We're approaching the mid-range again. All the indicators are a little bit weak right now because of Bitcoin's volatility. As you can see, DOT is a cool project. It did a V-shaped recovery with Bitcoin this morning. So anyway, looking good. Once again, this one here, what I would do is really wait for the squeeze indicator to start showing some green and some velocity balls, those little white balls there in the middle. Directional index is in the green, but just barely. Wait for that ADX to hit about 20. I think this thing is gonna continue running. I like where the RSI and the wave translated by lazy for R, and the KI is in the green. So really, this channel, I don't see any reason why these strong alts, especially if they're already above the 200 moving average, so we can see this one is. I think all these were. We're looking good. We're looking really, really good. I like what we're seeing. I mean, there's no reason to think a lot of these things are not going to, or there's no reason to expect these things would not run into Monday. Looking pretty darn good. Okay, everybody. One more look at Bitcoin before we go. Looking good. Just needs to stay above this 45-minute 200 moving average. The longer it stays above that, even with these little visits to it, the better. That's going to make for a darn good Monday. I'm predicting some serious Lambo action with some alts on Monday, for sure, at least. Anyway, guys, with that said, remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, you make a globalist cry. And it is probably every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, really, you own an extraordinary part of the peaceful revolution. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys Monday.